Big story this morning. There's a new set of demands now from Afghanistan's President Hamid Karzai, pushing a U.S. security deal to the brink of collapse right now and forcing a complete withdrawal of U.S. troops at the end of 2014. A lot of ramifications for this and for the lives and treasure that was lost in Afghanistan. Kelly Wright joins us now live in Washington with the details. So, Kelly, why is the Afghan president refusing now to sign an agreement that would have kept U.S. troops there to train Afghan soldiers beyond 2014?
Martha, this is a very good question, and so far what we know is that President Hamid Karzai has told Susan Rice that he wants his successor to sign the bilateral security agreement. That's the agreement between the United States and its allies and Afghanistan. Here's the problem with that. His successor will not be elected until April 5 of next year in Afghanistan, when they hold their elections. The President of the United States would like President Hamid Karzai to sign the pact by December 31st. In fact, in a meeting on Monday, U.S. National Security Advisor Susan Rice met with President Karzai in Afghanistan. She stressed to the president the significance of signing the agreement promptly in order to keep a contingent of U.S. and allied troops in the region beyond the 2014 pullout. Afghanistan needs the allied forces to continue training Afghan forces to ensure stability and security in that country. The country's 2,500 tribal and regional leaders, known as Loya Jirga, overwhelmingly approved the agreement, but Karzai rebuffed them, and his office explaining that he told Susan Rice he will not back down from his refusal to sign the agreement. Martha?
So there's some very interesting sticking points and things that he came up with in the final hour there that he wanted to be part of this agreement, right?
Yeah, you're right. It's part of those ramifications you were talking about. One of the sticking points is what's going on in Guantanamo Bay as it relates to Afghan detainees who are being held there. Hamid Karzai basically wants all 20 of the Afghan detainees at the American facility in Cuba to be released. Karzai also wants assurances from the U.S. that its forces will not conduct raids on homes in Afghanistan. Plus, he wants the U.S. to be committed to reigniting peace talks with the Taliban. Now, it's a head-scratcher because some experts are now saying, why would Karzai do this? And what they're saying is that he's doing it to appease his political base, his domestic base right there in Afghanistan, to show them that he can stand up to a major superpower. But it comes with many risks, and one is losing $8 million in U.S. aid, which that country needs in order to continue training its security forces. Yeah. Martha?
Right. It's a very tough situation. It reminds a lot of people of what happened in Iraq at the end. Kelly, thank you very much.
Sure.